Alright, so in today's video, guys, we'll be looking at how to mix Afro House music. And these techniques can be applied for a lot of subgenres, which comes under the tree of techno, like melodic techno, melodic house. What else is there? Progressive house, Afro house. So most of it works. So they all have a very long intros. Okay, let's load up another track over here. I'm just going to show you 3 tracks, how I'm going to transition and the science behind it or my understanding behind it. Now, in this, lot of times when I'm DJing, I usually like to use a lot of loops, understanding the phrases and all those. So I understand where the main energy of the song is coming from, and then I start accordingly. Not always I'll start a song from the first beat. Now, this song is, if I stop this song is around 7 minutes long. So yeah, again, this song is a commercial remix, like a song which has vocals. It's a pop song remix, like na 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 na. I mean, yeah. And for this song, yeah, I usually play the whole song because of the Sundowner vibe which I have to keep. So as I'm progressing from one song to another song, I make sure that the energy is going up. And now I usually play the whole song for this because it has a very nice progression throughout and people enjoy it. So yeah. Now, if you see, the song is going to go on for like 32 bars. That is like 4 phrases if you count in 8 bars. But in techno and this kind of music, we kind of count it as 16 bars as one phrase. So it's going to go on till here, and then yeah, after 32 bars, the first verse is coming in, and this is all going to go on to the first verse and chorus and drop, and goes into the break, and then the drop is over here. The last drop is here. Now this is like 16 bars. And then it has a pre-outro of 16 bars, and then an outro, then an outro. So how do I know all of these? Again, very simple. I'll tell you later on, but yeah, let's keep going. Again, as you can see, there's a pre-outro, energy is going down, there's the drop still going on, and then the pre-outro, then the outro, the bass line is gone completely. They should have kept the bass line going till here and then cut it, but okay, then a complete outro. Now, unlike the other song, the intro starts for like 1 minute 32 bars, and then it goes into a short break. This is like a typical structure again for a lot of songs under the subgenre of Afro House, techno, melodic techno. And then after like 8 bars, 32 plus 8, so after 40 bars, the actual song begins. Again, these are the commercial remixes. This is where your first verse of the song is coming in. It's going to go on. Go on. All of this is a very nice Sundowner track. So, and it's going to go on, and again drop here. Now again, this is for 16 bars, and as soon as the 16 bars end, kind of goes into outro. Yeah, somewhere over here, the outro is starting here. The bass line is going to go, but we are going to keep using the kick and drum of this to go into the next song, which we'll discuss later. But first, let's do this transition. Let's keep it at 124 as your BPM. So I'm going to go back to the first track. I'm not necessarily always going to play this in 124. I usually play at 122 or 123, but yeah, it's at 124 now, so. Once the beat matching is done, we cut the bass of the second track, which we're going to get in. Over here, we might be using a lot of EQs as well. And you can take your own sweet time to do the transition. You don't have to hurry like this. Take your own sweet time. You have to let this drop finish. I see a lot of rookie DJs or new DJs or who are beginners. They try to mix it in between this. No, wait for this to finish. Now over here, a lot of elements are going to go down. Pre-outro, right? There's going to be a lot of silence. So usually, if there's a lot of elements still going on, you can cut the highs and mids a little bit and get the volume up. The beat matches out, drifting. And now over here we're going to use a lot of loops. we can keep using this. Turn on your filter, or if your filter is color CFX. Now over here we're going to get a 8-bar gap, that is phrase gap. This is where we'll swap the bass. Okay, be ready. Now slowly fade it out. You see how we went from one song to another song smoothly without breaking in the bass line. Now we're on the next track, and yeah, let's load up the next track. Now I put a 16-beat loop. Again, the reason behind why I kept a 16-beat is, again, if you listen to it, it's the whole chord playing, like 2 chords playing, like once here, 1 chord. So yeah, it's like how many, 4 bars. So yeah, typically that's how long your 2 chords are going to be, or like it's understanding the chords and it's understanding of music a little bit. So yeah, that's going to be a completely different class. So yeah, we're not going to get into that. But yeah, we are going to get into the next song, which is this. Again, this is a little off key, but still should sound great. Now let's quickly listen to this track. Now again, 1 bar, okay, 2 phrases. I mean, over here when I say 2 phrases, 16 bars. So 32 bars of intro. As I said, it's still into the, the song is starting, but it's not the energetic part. And then over here it goes into the break. And you can see it's progressing now. It has like a nice build vibe to it, like a build up, building up, and then your first drop is here. It has like nice progression, like the energy is nicely rising from this song to this song. So we're gonna quickly go forward a little bit. Going to set the tempo. So over here we can take easily around 1.5 minutes. So let's see how it goes. Again, this is also for 32 bars. This chorus which is playing. This is like G minor and E flat minor. I don't think they're in relative key, but or in the same key. But okay, I mean they're not in the same key, but they're not in relative key. But still, you can make it work. Very famous track. I like this track. Now the chorus is finished, it's going into the last part of it. Now as this finishes, it's going to go into the outro, but we will use the drum beats. We're not going to get the bass up, very important. Still a little in the background. Because we have cut the bass, it's still going to be in the background of the mix. This is still in the foreground. Cutting the mids and highs to give space for this. And now over here, as you can see my mouse, this is where we'll slowly get the bass up. Now the volume is completely up. Now we can keep this outro playing on. Oh wait. Now, this is playing, and this together, this creates a nice atmosphere. You can keep cutting the highs and mids and fade it out, but if you see, it's going to end on its own. Don't do anything. Now it's going to go on its own. As simple as that. So over here we can take longer transitions. You don't have to mix in like very quickly. You can take as long as time you need to mix in and out of the tracks. Understand over here the phrases, like I said, it's 16 bars, and the starting and the progression, this is more about a flow from the start to the end. Now because these were commercial remixes, the energy is really quick. It's coming into the song pretty quick because it has verse and choruses. If it's like an actual completely melodic house or a melodic techno or like a progressive house track without no vocals in it, and it's just a melodic track, then it's going to take a lot of time for it to progress into the main section of the part where there's going to be a lot of energy. We will talk about this in the next video, so make sure you subscribe, and if you like this video, like, share, and comment down below. And if you want to learn how to DJ, regardless what genre it is, it can be a techno, it can be Bollywood, it can be commercial, pop, hip hop, whatever it is, you can always join our online classes. And soon we are going to be starting up courses, video courses as well. So you can take up our video courses. It's going to be pretty affordable for everyone. So yeah, a lot of new things coming up for Destiny School of DJ. Make sure you're tuned in and subscribed. I'll see you in the next video. Next video is going to be real interesting. Make sure you watch it and click the bell icon. So yeah, see you, man. Take care. Where is my mouse? Oh, here it is.